20. And in 2020, our nanotechnology thinks like human, and it makes life very easy for you. Thank you.
Team Warrior, great presentation. I like the fact that you guys intend to put all operating systems in one. Currently, it's a very big challenge for developers like us. We need to develop different apps for different operating systems. So if there's a phone that can actually do all that in one, that would be awesome. As of now, it's not possible though, but maybe in 7 years it would. And I like the fact that you guys mentioned the price. The other teams didn't. It gives us a fair idea of who you want to market. But you guys said you can't predict the exchange rate. You guys can predict how phones will look like, but you can't predict the exchange rate. That's just a rhetorical question, by the way. One thing though, the 3 different types of phones were not too clear. You guys seem to just run through all 3. I couldn't really see a clear distinction between among the 3. And one general feedback though, I don't know how it applies to the challenge program, but I feel when one person presents, it's clearer to the panel. You guys can actually do a teamwork, but it's very clear when one person presents throughout. As I said, I don't know how the scoring is like, probably because it's a teamwork, you guys all wanted to do it. But a panel sees things clearer when there's only one person standing in front of them presenting. So you guys may want to consider that next time. But great presentation, by the way.
Interesting presentations, if you ask me. Looking forward to year 2020 to see if I have a son or daughter by then. Maybe a car is gonna pick him up from school, and I'll just talk to my phone. Go and pick New Kind or Nadede up. Not a bad idea. Gentlemen and lady, what do you think about the presentations? Let me start with you now.
I think innovation, which is one of the key things we're looking out for with this particular task. I think all 3 groups fairly did well. I think, however, the most impressive perhaps would be the Warriors team.
I think the Warriors were the most impressive team. And I think all the teams did a decent job in terms of the packaging of the phone, the features that it had. They got a little confused trying to pack too much in there, but for the most part, they all did a good job. But Warriors for me.
I think it's interesting, to see, these young, kids do all this research and even know about the current features that we have, in our phones. There are lots of things that our phones can do even today, and most of us don't even know. So, whilst we are looking 7-10 years ahead, it's also nice to know what we have, and I think it's a nice learning curve, for most users out there to know even what your phone can do for you today.
Very, very amazed at how they've come up with, they've basically done their research, they've come up with the different functionalities for the different markets, and I must say I'm impressed with their delivery.
Super. Well, there was one functionality that I'm personally looking forward to, but I didn't hear any of them. In 7 years, I want phones to tell young men which kind of women to marry. You see a woman, you just show your phone to the woman and then it tells you, marry this one. What do you think? What functionality are you looking forward to getting on your phone? We wait for 7 years, but up next is an eviction. If your favorite contestant is still in the competition, don't forget to vote. And hey, somebody could be on his or her way to sunny South Africa. My name is George Quay. Special thanks to IPMC for helping us out with this one. This has been the Tech Task on the Challenge. Good night.